Hi, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. I'm back. We just got back a little while ago from our trip down to Pennsylvania to our daughter's house where we had our family Christmas. I've got a story to tell. I've got crochet presents to show. I've got finished projects and works in progress to show. And I have a scone in the oven that's coming out in about 20 minutes, so I have to make it fast. Okay, so this year we did adults only exchange, where we drew names and bought a present just for that adult, rather than buying presents for all the grown children and the spouses and the parents. Okay, so I got one gift from my oldest daughter. She'd got my name. And the website, the gift exchange website where we set all this up, had you could enter a wish list. So I linked my Amazon wish list and put in a few other things. She likes to shop Amazon. I have a new book, Amigurumi Animals, Volume 1. I'm gonna have fun. I do already have a pattern that I like for a stingray and an owl, but it looks like these are smaller size patterns, and I'm just gonna have fun with this. Yay! I got a crochet book. I also got a 3-pack of retro stripe yarn. I love my retro stripe. I'm going to have fun with this. And she bought me a crochet kit. It's for a Highland cow. Is he going to show up? And it's with bigger yarn and a 3.0 hook. There he is. There's his picture. Oops. I need to put it in front of my face to get a good clear shot. I can't wait to start on that. But I have so much other stuff to finish. Like I showed you that I just about finished up scrap bag number 3 with this neon stripes. I was just joining the yarn as I went, trying to stay pretty much in rainbow color, and then I had some purple that I used for his head and his fins. Okay, let's get this up. There's my charger. This is my craft, oh, you can't see it. This is the craft bag that I took with me in the car. In this bag, I have cow parts. I have, oh yeah, I gotta show you. This is from scrap bag number 4, this yarn. And this particular color, the rust, oops, when I sewed his head and body together, I ran my tail through the body and I didn't clip off the end. Okay, this particular color, there was a rather large ball, but it was attached to like maybe an 8-inch, I don't know if it was going to be a headband or it was maybe about 2 inches wide, 8 inches long. Looked like it was Tunisian cabling. And had no idea where the pattern was, so I ripped it out. Started to use that yarn to make this guy. Well, look at, because I ripped out the yarn from a previous project, he has curly bangs. I like it. So I have I have him and his ears and his legs done. I just need to make the horns and sew that together. I have all these patterns. I need to get them organized. I need to get everything organized. Who am I kidding? There's another thing in here that oh, did I put it in another bag? Nope, there it is. So with the rest of the yarn from scrap bag number 3, I made a turtle shell. This was a brown, dark brown, green, and tan ombre, but I also had this darker tan. So I alternated rows. Like there's one row of the darker tan and then one row of the ombre all the way down. So I need to get either a green or a brown that's similar to one of the colors in here to make the head and the flippers, and then I can sew him together. So that's 2 projects from road trip that still need to be finished. And with said rusty, there it looks orangish. It's more of a rusty, a burnt orange or a rust. This is the body for Tanner the mini Triceratops. I finished that up just as I was losing daylight on the way home. So I have 3 road trip projects that need to be finished up. I didn't bring the bag number 4 out here to show you where that's at. After a day or two, I'll show you. After I do a few more projects out of it. Okay, I have a story to tell. I'm a Grammy. I have a grandchild story. I told my friend Joanna that I had a funny story, but, excuse me. Okay. I had a funny story, but it was one that needed to be told rather than typed out, so I can get the right intonation here. So, Christmas was at my middle daughter's house down in Pennsylvania. Youngest daughter lives about an hour from them, so she drove up from the city of Pittsburgh. And oldest daughter lives about a half hour north of here. She drove down on Saturday morning. She has a 4-year-old. So come Saturday night, the kids are getting cranky. They're winding down for bed. And I hear something. It sounds like a child in distress. So I'm walking down the hallway trying to figure out where, and I hear this voice, "Help! Somebody help me! Mommy! Daddy! Somebody help me!" So, okay, I recognize that it's third granddaughter belonging to the oldest daughter up here. So, Candace, Lyra is calling for help. She wants somebody, and she comes rushing back to the room that they were staying in, and opens up the door. She's like, Lyra, where are you? And Lyra's like, I'm in here. So she goes rushing over to open the door. She opens the door, and Lyra very calmly holds up a bag of fruit snacks and says, "Can you help me? Can you open this?" Just all that drama for a bag of fruit snacks. Yep. So tomorrow will be sort of a catch-up day. I need to, I didn't tell it. I have another story. So on Friday, we were watching the weather. We had hotel reservations for Friday and Saturday, but didn't know if we were going to make it down on Friday because the weather was really bad. Wednesday into Thursday, all day Thursday, and overnight into Friday. My husband went out first thing in the morning on Friday, snow blowed the driveway, and we're watching the weather reports, and he came in around maybe 11:30, 12, and said, "Okay, let's have some lunch and get going. Looks like the roads are clear." Well, the throughways were clear. In order to get to the nearest throughway, we have to drive about 4 or 5 miles on country roads. Our road wasn't all that bad, but when we turned to go towards Route 400, the county road that we turned onto was dreadful. It was just like, if you've heard of like a washboard, just covered with snow, several inches of snow that you've got ruts for the cars going through, and we're hitting snow, and it just, my husband's like, if the 400 is this bad, we'll just turn around and go home. As soon as we got on the 400, perfectly clear. Throughway, perfectly clear. It was just the 3 or 4 miles getting to the main roads that was a hassle. And then all the way back it rained. So we're home. We're home, and I am going to catch up on laundry and finish up works in progress. And oh! It's like Horseshack. How many of you remember Welcome Back, Cotter and Horseshack? Ooh, Mr. Cotter, Mr. Cotter. Where'd it go? I got out some papers to show you. Okay, here it is. I had given excuse me, my daughter pictures of some of my favorite projects. Like, he was here a minute ago, Mr. Dino. Like this dinosaur. My second granddaughter, Sophie, who's going to be 5 soon, says I should make him pink with yellow accents on his tail and his neck. Look at the way I said tail and neck. I'm tired. I didn't sleep in my own bed for 2 nights. Okay, pink with yellow accents and green spikes and red cheeks. So that's Sophie's suggestion for this dinosaur. And then there's a big head turtle. Royal blue and a multicolor ombre. So a royal blue head and then a multicolored ombre for the shell. And then they gave me some colors for Tanner the Triceratops. Oh, this one. Okay. My 8-year-old granddaughter, Aaliyah, did this one. Here's her color choices. For Tanner the Mini Triceratops, a green body. The bottom of the arms and the legs should be light blue. The frill is light pink with a light purple edging. 1 white horn, 1 yellow horn to make it a silly one. Okay. The child's imagination. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 projects. Oh, 13, 14. 14 projects that they have given me colors for. So over the next few months, I will be working on a grandchild chosen color. Grandchild's, what do I call it? Kids color. My kids color projects. So I'm psyched. I have so many things to work on now. And at this point, I'm caught up with custom orders, and I have a little bit more freedom to work on stuff. Although, I would love to get some custom orders. I have to go through and make sure that my Etsy listings that contain custom orders haven't expired. I'm sorry, this probably doesn't bother anyone else, but it bothers me. Here we go. I need to make sure those custom orders have not expired, because I would love to get a few more orders before the end of the year and close out the year on a high note. I did sell a pattern today, so that was nice. I didn't have my phone sound on, so I did not hear the cha-ching. We were driving. I probably wouldn't have heard it even if we had the sound on. But I'm home. I'm tired. I've had a headache for a good portion of the day. I'm not quite sure what's going on. I'm probably dehydrated because with a 3.5-hour trip ahead of us, I didn't want to drink all that much. So, I mean, this has been full. I filled this at lunchtime, and I still haven't finished it. So I hear you, Joanna. I hear you telling me to drink my water. I will. I'll finish this off. I'll fill it up again. I'll drink it again. Okay? I almost forgot that. I almost left it at my daughter's house. But I have another one. I could have just used the other one until I get down to see her again. Okay, I'm rambling. But it's a happy ramble because I got crochet related Christmas presents. And there was this whole mix up with my husband's Christmas present. I ordered him an office chair. He has been saying that the office chair that he's dealing with, that he sits in at his desk, our oldest daughter pulled it out of a dumpster at med school. So this would have been, oh boy, when did she would have been like 23 at the time, and now she's 36. So, it was like 13 years ago that she pulled this out of the dumpster, and she used it for her 3 years of medical school, and then it came here after she graduated, and it's an old chair. My husband said it's not comfortable, so I bought him a nice, comfortable chair from Walmart. Well, the last Walmart order I had placed was a birthday present for my granddaughter down in Pennsylvania, and I had it shipped directly to her house. So when I placed the order on Walmart, they wanted to send it to their house. And I said, no, send it to this address. Well, somehow in the checkout procedure, it reverted back to the Pennsylvania address. So his chair got delivered down there. So instead of having it here to drag out at Christmas time, we had to stuff it into the trunk to bring it home. So now he has his chair to put together. So as long as he has his tools out, he'll put together my crochet cards too. Because it wouldn't be fair for him to have his Christmas present all put together and not have mine put together, right? Yeah. Okay. The scone is going to be coming out of the oven soon. So I will say goodbye, and I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe I'll have some stuff done by then, because I got a few hours to work still. Bye-bye. That's not, okay.